Jams Gaming, what is up, everybody? Today we are back on the channel, back on the Outer Worlds, where we left off at it in our last episode, and we were able to get into the ship. Now we got to, I guess, talk to this little computer. So let's see what she's talking about.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital.
I know she didn't call me that.
No,
Marauder. I ain't no Marauder.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against
I did not like them people.
solicitors.
I did not like them people.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Oh, please, no. You ain't gonna self-destruct.
Just initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2.
She playing. She playing. This is a joke.
You are still here. My deception protocols.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say this ain't can't be real.
I am programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get the ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, he is not here.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information.
He's no longer with us.
Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Sure.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Okay. I doubt I'll find a part like that.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pull up to the local Walmart.
Cartridge. Please try not to
ask for a power regulator.
This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
It's called the Unreliable. Okay.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Is it really called? Is that what? Welcome aboard the Unreliable. Okay. I have been promoted again. Congratulations.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor
Here's a pretty big
constantly.
ship.
Please ignore them.
Okay, so I
Due
need
to catastrophic
leave.
power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay. So apparently I gotta go to the local Walmart and pick up a power relay.
This wasn't going to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Would this work?
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I had
Yes.
no idea we had an
Yes.
unexpected
Me being a balanced
You'd like to
player,
speak with my
setting all my
manager, I
stats
report
up
to
balance
Constable Reyes
wise,
in Edgewater.
paid off in the end.
Edgewater's
Okay.
Not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okay. Thank you for not finding me. Can I save? Okay. Save game. Okay. Resume. Quick save. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, going through the skies. Little line finds. Okay. So we got to travel across this map on a long on-foot journey. And I know we're going to be against some bad guys here in a second, but if you haven't already, if you like the gameplay, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe today to join the TJ, the TJG fam. I lost concentration. Oh, okay. Ooh, busting kneecaps. Okay. Has nothing. Okay. You have something. Okay. These marauders are just so annoying. I cannot stand them. I almost got so mad. I wanted to throw a chair through that computer monitor when she called me a marauder. Oh my goodness. Okay, so apparently I have skill and perk points available, so let's do this real quick. I only have 10. There's nothing I can spend. Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Alright, so let's add some. Let's add some stealth. Dialogue. Let's also add some ranged weapon. In fact, we're just going to add a bunch of range, and the rest we're going to just do dialogue. Apply. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now we continue on our long journey. Well, it wasn't that long of a journey. How do I hide weapons? Or do I just... That's how I slow time. You know what? If nobody gets mad, I'm just going to keep this out.
Where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through, my
safe
friend.
out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Teddy
Pleased
James.
to make your acquaintanceship.
The ship,
I'd
to the
shake
ship.
your hand,
That's the
but
only
I'm
one
hauling
I'm Captain
corpses.
Hawthorne at.
You don't want none of that on
Only because I have to.
Name's Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Sounds like real life.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay. I'll see what I can do, but I'm gonna go back to my main quest. I'm here on business anyway. We have now entered Edgewater. Okay, so I see just a random creepy guard. Sounds like a cyborg. Okay, so here we are in Edgewater. Okay, that messed with my eyes a little bit looking at that blinking sign. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need to go in here based on my conversation. Going up. Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Okay.
Grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Seems we've got a guest.
Is
Really
it
not,
Riddler?
buddy. I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed?
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I'm not from here? Why would I be in uniform?
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess, there's a bunch of people guarding it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned,
Mostly.
so all
Mostly.
that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
He's making this sound too easy. I know it ain't that easy. What do you mean by most
I was not
abandoned?
entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there
Told you.
are people who live there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean like evil people, bad people.
The people
Like
living in the
marauders.
botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure. She can come with me.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so...
She looked too happy to get
I'm all
away
set.
from that town. She looked too
Well, I'm
happy to
glad
get
to
away
hear
from
that.
whatever
Best of luck to you.
oppression
And
is
thank you
happening in
again for your
Edgewater
help. It is a
under
lot
this
to
Reed
ask,
Thompson
stranger, I
fella.
know.
Okay, so. Oh, I have commands now.
Heading back. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, she probably gonna tell me the truth about Edgewater once we leave his office.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Okay, yep.
Can we Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like.
I could
If
see
it
that.
squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced.
Mm-hmm.
The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's
You got
hard here,
issues for real.
especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
Yeah.
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister.
Yeah, we'll stop
I
by.
just think
We'll
when
talk
you
to
gotta
Vicar.
make a decision that'll
whatever his
hurt
name is.
somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Alright, so. I don't want to look at perks, I want to look at my quest. Okay, so I need to look at the... I need to look at the map. Okay, so... Last thing I want to do... Okay, the botanical lab's that way. So, to talk to the town's Okay, yeah, Max, we have to come here and talk to him first.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
What is this place? I'm just running through this without exploring.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Is this some kind of hospital or shrine or something?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
I am.
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to
It was your
in a
idea to
conversation,
talk
you
to
look at the
him.
floor,
Don't you get
answer
shy
single
now.
words and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to talk to him anyway. He wants us to cut the power
Depriving
off.
them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Yeah, is it
Not
even
if
possible?
things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Sure.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can
Why
always
not?
find me here.
Okay. So it's getting a little bit overwhelming with the quest. Everybody and their mama wants something.
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the
Speaking of which, I
time
haven't
of
seen the
conception.
Geico lizard at
So
all
when I was born, I
so
got sent
far
here.
in part 2.
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay, let's just go. Alright, so first, I think I need to go to... Let's see. Let's check our journal real quick, see what we need to go to first. Yes, let's go to the botanical labs. That's what we need to go to next. Every time I see that little moon thing, I think of Full Moon Barbecue. That must be. Oh my god. Okay, I went out the back door. Taylor, what you gonna run through this? Do I even have a stamina reading? I don't think I do. And then we traveled and 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 we traveled. Whoa. That's a volcano. So, the question is that what do we need to do when we get to the botanical gardens? I know that or botanical lab, whatever it's called. We're supposed to be convincing folks to follow us to tell them to come back to Edgewater. What do we do if they do not want to do that? I guess we will find out here in a few minutes what will happen. They do not want to do that. Emeraldville Community Center. Oh my gosh. Okay, so confirmed. These things are mine.
Gone quiet.
Okay, you cannot disarm them, so we just need to run. We just need to run. Okay.
Watch out!
Oh my aim! Oh, okay.
Take cover!
Ah! Take a stim pack. Okay. Take another stim pack. Okay. I was not prepared for this. Oh my goodness.
Your guts look pretty.
I am so scared right now to know where I'm about to respawn. Oh, okay. Okay. Whew, whew, whew. Thank goodness. Okay. I say surely there's like a way better exit than that. Okay, I'm just glad I did not respawn like before I even had the conversation with that Max guy. Okay, so we need to go there. Okay, if I see the community center, I am not going to go near that thing. Because that is just about instant death. Although I would have loved to have that assault rifle that one Marauder had. So let's see. Let's go to... But yeah, how's everybody doing? We have a long trip, so I hope everybody has had a good week. As y'all know that the weekend is coming up. Let me know in the comments if you have any big weekend plans or anything going on. Really would love to get connected with the community and taking out Marauders. I didn't realize the hyenas from Lion King came out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, and we responded like okay, so I'm prepared now. Every time I try to have a conversation with y'all, I mean it just doesn't work out.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Ooh, get that dog out of here. Son, you thought. Oh, you better come back here, boy.
The last of them.
Come here. The samurai. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. Okay. So, now we got... That dog, I don't know if this is their dog or what, but that thing scared the mess out of me last while ago. Okay, so I see Full Moon Barbecue back there in the back. Okay, so we gotta go through this little village. Why do I feel like this is like a little marauder village? Like, they just stay hating. Marauders do not want Teddy Jams to be great at all. They just refuse to let me be great. Botanical lab. This is not what I imagined it would look like.
I don't know you.
I don't know you
Whatever you're
either.
looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next marauder raid?
Girl, you better calm down
No,
with
I'm
your
sorry.
John Wayne wannabe
That was
looking
unworthy
self.
of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering.
Another quest,
Figured
of
she
course.
might be out
Why?
scavenging.
Why
That
else?
ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Could do without the gallows humor.
I don't understand what I asked. Okay, can I go talk to some people now? Thank you. Zulu, Guardian of the Galaxy. Okay.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide,
I
or...
have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers.
Meanwhile...
But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Look here, Meemaw. We got some stories to tell you.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Of course.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Mm-hmm. I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I need to learn more about the two factions, but at this time, that is all the time we have for tonight. We have two options. Divert the power to Edgewater or divert the power away from Edgewater. Let me know in the comment section below what you think I should pick. But in the meantime, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join the TJG fam. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and ring that bell for notifications. Click the bell to get notifications on any brand new content we upload to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, y'all.